Greetings and welcome to the NewsRamp Health, Fitness, and Wellness podcast. I'm your host, Max Newsman, delighted to have you with us as we explore today's top stories. At newsramp.com, we curate business news from the best newswires, bringing you the most relevant updates. Before we dive in, just a quick heads up. While AI assists in producing this podcast and generating the voices, the news stories are all real. You can read the full articles on newsramp.com. Today is Friday evening, July 18, 2025, and we have a great mix of health, fitness, and wellness headlines lined up for you. So whether you're on the go, working out, or just relaxing, stay with us as we get started. Here's our first headline.
Biomed News Breaks. NRx Pharmaceuticals Inc. NASDAQ NRxP charts dual path for NRx 100. NRx Pharmaceuticals Inc., a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company, is advancing its efforts for regulatory approval of NRx 100, a preservative-free intravenous ketamine formulation. The company filed an application under the FDA's National Priority Voucher Program and an abbreviated new drug application for NRx 100 with a request for priority review. These dual pathways are expected to complement each other, potentially leading to a commissioner-led review program with integrated FDA oversight. NRx Pharmaceuticals is focused on developing innovative treatments for suicidal depression and PTSD, with NRx 101 designated as an investigational breakthrough therapy. NRx 100 has been awarded Fast Track designation for the treatment of acute suicidality. For more information, visit the company's newsroom.
Biomed News Breaks. Nutriband Inc. NASDAQ TRB sets key dates for 25% preferred stock dividend. Nutriband Inc. NASDAQ NTRB has set key dates for its 25% preferred stock dividend. Shareholders of record as of July 25, 2025, will receive one preferred share for every 4 common shares held, with the dividend payable on August 5th. Each preferred share will be convertible to 1 common share upon FDA approval of Nutriband's AVERSA Fentanyl product. Unconverted preferred shares will be eligible for annual cash dividends from company profits at the discretion of the board.
SeaStar Medical and AREVA team up to advance treatments for severe burns with DoD grant. SeaStar Medical and AREVA have teamed up to advance treatments for severe burns with a grant from the United States Department of Defense. The grant supports a 3-year research study focusing on SeaStar Medical's selective cytopheretic device therapy to reduce hyperinflammation after severe burns, inhalation injury, and infection. This therapy aims to neutralize destructive hyperinflammation to improve survival in combat casualties and civilian patients. The collaboration between SeaStar Medical and AREVA has the potential to save the lives of patients with infection and trauma-related organ failure. SeaStar's SCD therapy, already proven effective in treating pediatric acute kidney injury, may have broad applications in various acute and chronic diseases, offering potential value for customers.
Individuals who develop multiple sclerosis have more doctor visits decades before their diagnosis. A recent study has revealed that individuals who later receive a multiple sclerosis (MS) diagnosis tend to have more doctor visits, hospital admissions, and emergency room visits decades before being diagnosed compared to those who do not develop the condition. This increase in medical attention can occur more than 20 years prior to an MS diagnosis. Early detection could lead to quicker diagnosis if warning signs, such as frequent medical visits for a range of health issues earlier in life, are recognized. Early diagnosis allows patients to benefit from medications developed by companies like Clean Inc., NASDAQ CLNN, to address the condition.
Tiny Gems Breaks. CNS Pharmaceuticals Inc., NASDAQ CNSP, announces 1-for-12 reverse stock split effective July 22nd. CNS Pharmaceuticals Inc., trading under NASDAQ CNSP, will undergo a 1-for-12 reverse stock split on July 22, 2025. Each 12 shares will convert into 1, with adjustments to warrants and equity awards. No fractional shares will be issued. Holders will receive cash instead. The authorized share count will be reduced to 25 million, with a par value of $0.01. This move is aimed at impacting all shareholders uniformly. For more information, visit CNS Pharmaceuticals website, cnspharma.com.
Soligenix Inc., NASDAQ SNGX, reports strong results in real-world trial. Soligenix Inc., listed on NASDAQ as SNGX, has reported strong results in a real-world trial for its HyBryte TM treatment. The study, led by Dr. Ellen Kim, is showing promising outcomes in early-stage cutaneous T-cell lymphoma patients. With limited treatment options available, especially in the early stages of the disease, CTCL patients are in need of alternative therapies. The ongoing investigator-initiated study has shown encouraging interim results, with 6 out of patients experiencing positive outcomes at the 18-week evaluation point. This news comes as a significant development, as no new FDA-approved skin-directed therapies have been introduced in over a decade. For more information on Soligenix and their latest updates, you can visit the company's newsroom.
Thank you for joining us today. That's it for this episode of the NewsRamp Health, Fitness, and Wellness podcast. As a reminder, NewsRamp curates news from leading newswires like Newsworthy.ai, 24/7pressrelease.com, NewsDirect.com, and BlockchainWire.io. We encourage you to visit newsramp.com to read all of today's news.